Okay, so the way this will work is I'll ask you a question, then I'll type it over to um, NightFox as well. Usually the questions will be pretty similar and in parallel to each other, and we'll
Okay.
read off his answers. This is going to be way shorter than most interviews we do because like the level of interaction is a little tricky.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. First off, thank you very much for playing. I know those games were a little frustrating, dude. It's unfortunately it's just the nature of CBC, but
No, like you don't understand. I haven't won a ZVZ in like 3 weeks.
well, I don't know what I can suggest other than I've been pulling up ZVZs from GSL in the season one Codes pack and just been watching them. Maybe that'll help you figure something out. It might be worth giving a shot.
Makes you feel better. I suck versus Zerg too.
Yeah, I just
It's a
I don't
rough
I
race.
just don't understand it, like at all. Like, and I'll sit there and watch ZVZ matches, but it just feels so unpredictable to me, and I just ugh.
It is very rough. I think especially probably below Diamond, I think it really favors aggressive players. Like I'm just watching Omi and Protoss play it. They seem to have a lot of success with that style. But if that's not you, then you gotta look elsewhere, and it's gonna be a long road. But
Yeah,
in any case, when you
yeah.
do play ZVZ in this matchup, what do you like to try and accomplish? What works for you when it does work?
When I macro, and I can get, but see, like I can't even. It just feels like I'm playing against people who are worse than me, like trying to do the same thing, but just aren't as skilled,
Mm.
or people who are trying to do like really goofy things. Like actually the last ZVZ I won, now I think about it, was actually a few like 2 days ago, and I just went Roach Infester into Ling Muta, but that was like an hour long game. So like it just felt kind of random because I really don't know any ZVZ builds or anything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just frustrating for me because like I said, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can probably work with Case on that.
Yeah.
So I imagine that a lot of understanding it is probably just painfully doing it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I said, like it's been so, like I play it, I get a lot of ZVZ on ladder, and I still like I think lately since I hit plat, probably like 70% of my games have been ZVZ.
Mm,
And like when I do win, I just kind of get lucky, and I don't know why I win.
mm.
So I think that's the biggest problem, is I don't really know why I win.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
What is
So
happening in chat?
I have no clue, but Zombie is Zero's cousin, so I blame both of them.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
also Case is there, and that's never gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just gonna
He just
instigate
he
chaos.
just
That's what he
degrades the
does,
environment completely.
or upgrades it depending on how you look at it.
Oh.
Well, all right then.
No,
So
thanks for playing. It was pretty cool to see you play again since you've been in plat. It shows.
it actually does, yeah. Everything is a lot tighter for both of you in that game. Like, I think some of it is coming down to maybe tactical decisions in the
Yeah.
moment. Unfortunately, that's the ZVZ is that matchup where micro starts to matter like real fast compared to everything else.
Yeah.
I think that macro is like it's the determining factor in most matchups, but for a lot of the mirror matchups, I think micro becomes the determining factor at about plat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the improvement
But
though. Last time we saw you
but
guys, I think you were high silver, low gold, or something like
yeah,
that. So
Yeah.
it's totally different now. You guys
that
know how
was
you want to start games.
like at
It's
least
great.
the macro end of it was a lot like watching those higher level games. So
Oh,
like
cool.
a lot of it is pretty tight. I can tell you that
Well,
much.
that's good to hear. Oh, NightFox, his macro was really, really good in that season.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
amazing.
he was
So
dropping
much.
bases like you wouldn't believe. He's dropping the
Yeah.
base. The
Blah,
base
blah,
is
blah, blah.
blah 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 blah. Yep. But that was very good.
Oh,
Compliments to both of you.
so NightFox is actually telling us that he is. I guess statistically, this is his best matchup. So go figure.
Huh.
Oh well, I'm
So
gonna check that
the thing
actually.
is, though, as far as his answer to the first question was, he pretty much just said that he just basically just goes Roach Hydra, and he just
Yeah.
does it a lot. So he's kind of used to dealing with reactions for it.
That's so
But
perfect against roaches, though. You have your roaches, the tank, and then the DPS from the back.
Yeah.
Especially with groove spines, it makes a huge difference.
Uh. Oh. Oh my God, he has a ridiculously high win rate overall. Oh, that's because he's only played 60 games.
Small sample size, but
Yeah, but still, like it shows, like his matchups are actually really good. If you go to all,
yep.
he's a pretty strong player. So,
So the next question I would like to ask you is just like if we focus down into the details, what did you feel were the really critical moments in both of these games?
um, I don't, I don't think I had a good idea of when to spend my money.
Mm.
Like I think going hatch first was the right choice on that on Altazine, but then I don't think I timed my spending properly because then like I didn't have minerals when I needed them. I didn't have gas when I needed it, and like I didn't drop my third when I should have. It should have been up and running by the time he pushed.
Mm.
Well, it kind of was actually, and then, but yeah, um, and I think he just had a much stronger sense of when to expand and when to get macro hatches and things. And I didn't even have a macro hatch. I didn't. That's something I don't usually do, and I really need to, especially in ZVZ because
Mm.
it's actually really really strong
Mm-hmm.
having the macro hatches. Um, the first game, my micro was really really off. If I had been able to use that one baneling, I probably would have been able to hold, but I
Mm.
misclicked and I selected all my drones with the
Uh-huh.
baneling, and so I didn't want to just like 1A, but I kind of goofed that up,
Okay.
and I ended up only killing like one or two lings with it.
So far, at least as far as game one is concerned, NightFox's answer is pretty similar. I mean, pretty, you got speed, and then that let you get into the base, but unfortunately got trapped in a corner. The links all kind of died. And then he also mentioned the Baneling as well. Like
Yeah,
just one slightly different, everything would have died, and the game would have basically reset
yeah.
right there.
Which I was hoping for just a reset on that game, but I goofed it up.
that's okay. That one baneling though, oh my god! Like I saw it kind of sway into that pack of lings, and I went.
I know, and then, yeah,
That's
that
okay.
was that,
Heat of the moment. I mean, you can't possibly click on one baneling in the middle of all those lings and stuff. It's
yeah, and I
so
meant,
silly.
yeah, that was frustrating. And I keep thinking banelings have friendly splash damage.
Yeah, you almost expect that because like everything else with Splash in the game seems
Right.
to.
Yeah, yeah, and you rarely don't, you rarely have banelings exploding in your own mineral line, so it's like actually terrifying.
So you're going, oh my god, are
Wow.
they gonna kill my drones? What's going?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to kill my drones. Wait a second, no, it's too late. Ah,
I was
but
thinking about that the other day, like imagining if that actually did work like that, how hard those things would be to use. Because like if all they'd have to do is send one ling at your pack of banelings, and if it kills one baneling, all of them would explode.
Yeah, no, it would
Like
be
yeah,
it
like a
would be
chain reaction.
totally not worth it to
Yeah.
use them.
yeah, and the other thing I was thinking was that like Alterzim is actually a really really good muta map. Like it can be especially if their army's out of position, you can, because mutas are so fast and they can do so much DPS. Like, but I didn't like I said, I didn't time my spending right, so I ended up
Okay.
goofing up my timing on when I should have mutas out.
Yeah,
And the spire takes so long to build.
from Night Fox's perspective, he was basically saying that um, since he got the lings into the base, and then you had to send all of your stuff back to deal with his attack, he just dropped his third behind that attack, and then starting out roaches. So basically, he was thinking that since he had you confined on the two bases, that you'd be a little bit resource starved
Yeah,
trying to do
and
it.
he was right.
Yeah, which it kind of did work out that way, but It was
Yeah.
interesting.
And I
Like,
think if I had stuck with roaches during that period and not tried to switch into mutas, I would have probably been a little more successful with holding it
mm,
off.
mm.
But I spent so much money trying to get to mutas and that gave him time to go into hydras.
Yeah, I haven't noticed the mutalisks, unfortunately, all that commonly anymore in high level play. It
Yeah.
usually just turns into some kind of weird roach battle.
I hate roach versus roach though. It's so boring to watch. I should have just gone to swarm host because that's more entertaining.
In a way, it probably is.
Yeah.
Like, I would at least that's a branch of strategy that I never really get to see explored. So that would be
Yeah.
interesting, if
Just
nothing else.
I would have rather have played
Hey,
a 3 hour swarm host game than a half-hour roach
give it a
versus
shot on
roach.
ladder. See how it goes for you.
Oh, yeah,
You
I've been
have?
messing with
Ooh.
swarm hosts on that. I did some unranked part. I did nothing but build swarm hosts, and that was really dumb and funny.
Oh my goodness. Well, you keep working on that. We'll love to see the results of that at some point.
You know what? I think I will.
All right. Um, okay, cool.
Oh my
So,
god, Nightfox in party chat is like, is, we aren't seeing mutas because of spore crawlers. He's like, our first show match was just after they buffed the spores versus mutas, and the guy was playing sent like 50 mutas into my base, and like 4 spores killed most of them.
yeah, it's so brutal
I
how
remember that.
fast everything dies.
I
Oh
I
man.
do feel like that needs to be nerfed a little bit.
Unfortunately, I think it's either going to be useless or it's going to do too much damage because like you can't really because all they did was they altered the number of hits it takes to kill him from 3 to 2. No, it was from
No.
4 to 3. Sorry.
Oh,
So
see,
they could make it go back up to 4, but
yeah,
then we're back where we were before, where it's going to be mass muted all day.
yeah, and that's hard to do because now I think it's actually a little bit too strong.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to say because like I'm not grandmaster.
Well, it's strong enough that no one tries it. So they have written the strategy out of the game. I don't know if that was their intention.
Yeah,
Like maybe because part of the reason they were so strong was that fast regen. But the thing is that affects other matchups. So yeah, I don't want to be David Kim. Just saying
yeah,
that right now. I don't have their stats. I'm going to use Trump's cop out answer for balance. I don't have the stats. I can't comment.
yeah. And Nightfox makes a good point. Is like they also made fungal ranged, and that kind of and that kind of also messes up matchups against Muta.
Yep. Actually, they kind of wrote infestors out in a lot of ways too. Like you only ever see them in ZVZ now.
Yeah.
Can't really. You can use them in other matchups.
I've
It's
been seeing
scary.
them in mech games actually,
Oh, nah, that kind of makes sense. That's interesting.
and well, actually, in like when Protoss clump up Void Rays.
Yeah, it's good against that.
Who was I watching? I was watching somebody. I've been watching the Home Story Cup, and I forgot which player it was, who was playing, but they did they were doing ZVP and they were like funguru Void Rays, and it was glorious because I hate Void Rays because Zerg air it just melts to Void Rays.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, last up, of course, is the typical shout out stuff. So, you have anybody you want to highlight or anywhere you want to send people?
Oh yes, actually I do. Um, so I got modded for a new stream.
Ooh.
She's a Japanese Dark Souls player.
Ooh.
Her channel name is Flamingo Fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
And she's awesome. She's super funny. She's super good at the game, even though she says she's not. And I really, really recommend following her on Twitch and on Twitter. I'll post it into chat, the channel name. It's Flamingo Fuchsia. So everybody go follow her. She's awesome.
Does
She's
she
super
actually,
cool.
Does she stream in Japanese?
She streams in English.
English, okay.
But she'll hop between. And this weekend she's having a bunch of her friends come over to play Dark Souls with her, and the chat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, or at least that's the plan. But she streams twice a week. I'm a mod. Like I said, I mod for her. But like that, kind of irrelevant because her chat is super friendly and super nice, and I've like only ever had to ban anybody like twice, like truly ban. Like I troll ban some of the people in there, but it's because everybody in there is super friendly and super nice.
Wait,
So
are you saying
yeah,
you
everybody
banned them
hop in
because
there.
they're nice?
Yeah, I banned them because like we all consider each other friends, and so like
Oh, you're
troll
like
banning.
Case then in Dial
Yeah.
Stream. That's exactly what
Yeah.
he does in there.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So guys, hop on that channel, follow please because yeah, she's awesome.
Okay,
And
NightFox.
that's right. Sorry.
Do you have any? Feel free to continue. Go ahead.
My own Twitch and Twitter, the Anticitizen, the underscore Anticitizen on Twitter, and the Anticitizen, one word, on Twitch. Please follow. I play StarCraft sometimes.
Yes, he does.
And NightFox, I want to play again with you because Zerg versus Zerg.
It's a good way to get better.
No shout outs. Come on, NightFox. Everybody
Right.
follow NightFox on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Do it. Make it so.
And Adam in StarCraft because he's a cool dude.
And let me think. Well, right then, make a shout out to A0 for helping me out with okay, Case is flipping out in chat. But anyway, while he's doing that, shout outs to everybody who has been hanging out with us tonight, including, let's see who is still here. We have Case, of course, who is trying to watch the games with us and probably can't hear me right now. Whatever. Otter, Oxygen, Zombie, ZRQ.
Zombie, ZRQ.
Zero, thank you for co-casting and streaming as always, as well as to Otter, who will be helping me out with the VODs in the future, so you guys don't have to rely on my ability to get things done on time for them to appear.
And I'm gonna probably be hanging around in StarCraft some more. So if anybody wants to play some games, I could probably set up a stream and we could all goof off and play.
Yep.
If anybody's up for that, just add me in StarCraft and
okay.
Most of you have me on StarCraft. So if you guys want to play, let me know. We can do something.
So we're done with the show match itself proper.